Hold on, here we go. All right. Okay, everybody, we back again. It's part two of the interview tonight. I had him go get his glasses. Remember I told y'all a couple videos ago how bright that light is? That light is not no joke. So, anyhow, without further ado, we want to get back into the second part of the interview. And, Winston gave you some background on himself and what he actually went through to record 11 days and catching the bus and losing touch with the producer and all the files that he had recorded and all that stuff for 7 months, and just really the struggles that he had to overcome to even get to the point where right now this is a reality. See how bright that light is? You can barely see the flyer, but this is a reality now. So anyhow, um, let's uh let's take it from May.
Well,
Well, let's go back a little bit before that. Tell me
okay.
about before you and I actually met and what
Okay, so,
you know.
all right, the beginning of May, I had a friend that I moved in with. He needed an apartment. We moved in together. We had a apartment, and, we were excited, I lost track of music, as a whole. I was actually going to give up, I was actually going to try to do something else, because, I was doing a little bit. I was doing a little bit of songs and stuff, and then finally got in touch with Paul, and he come pick me up from to the studio. Said he had new tracks. He said he had something that he thought that will be best for me for another project because he thought he had the best sound for me. I said, yeah, and he does, man. He had the best sound for me. I said, damn, these songs are good, man. Those were the last three songs that we did was Mind Reader. We did the last three songs. Mind Reader. It was what's the other one? On This Island. It was, those are really good songs.
Don't even love me.
Don't Even Love Me, actually. Yep, Don't Even Love Me.
You redid that when I was in the studio that day. You did that.
Don't Even Love Me. So, I was in this apartment, uh, you know, for the first week of the month, you know, of this apartment, I had the craziest time. I mean, losing all focus, not practicing, just, playing, just drinking, and, everything was just so chaotic. And then, you know, a month passes by, and it's closer to my birthday, and I have a friend that I was living with, the person I was living with when I had this apartment.
He actually introduced us, Tony.
He
Well,
actually didn't introduce us.
you're right. He
I
didn't.
actually knew Derek
Right. That's true.
from a long time ago, but he never really paid attention to who the hell I was. I'm just gonna let you know because it's the real.
It is
It
real.
is the real. I mean,
It
he was
wasn't
on
because
a
I didn't
different
like you. I was
mind.
just we was in a different spot
It was
then.
just a different type of frame of mind. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like crossing paths with somebody that you go to the same donut shop, across your path, but y'all meet at, you know, down the street at the movie theater. But I go to that same donut shop.
Hmm.
It's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? He's like, I'm gonna bring Derek, and I'm like, oh, I know who Derek is. So he brings Derek. Derek listens to a couple of tracks. He goes, he just was kind of like, I was like, does this dude like my music, or does this dude looks at my music? What is he? He's talking about my music. He's like the low end and the high ends, and I'm like low end, high end. You know, man, this ain't this ain't Price is Right. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what number you want. Shoot, I know. Shoot, 1,500. I don't know what. So then now I was like, okay, cool. All right. So we talked. He came by a couple of times. And I'm starting to okay. I had a bad mistake about making bad decisions earlier in trying to get the managers and stuff. Uh, so then now I'm sitting there going, okay, cool. My birthday comes around, celebrating. Maybe about 4 or 5 days, maybe about 3 days after my birthday, a mishap came up into my apartment. Make a long story short, we had got evicted. So then, I stayed at a friend's house. You know, stayed at a friend's house, and he came and picked me up. Said, "Hey, man, I know that you've been going through this thing. You know, won't you come stay with me?" Now, the stuff that happened is disclosed, but you know,
Non-disclosed.
non-disclosed. I'm sorry, that's not the right thing. Non-disclosed. I can't disclose that. I mean, non-disclose this information right now, but you know, it was something bad. It was just a bad look for me. It wasn't really good. It was a bad look for me. So then, you know, I was really panicking. I was really thinking about going back to Detroit. I was really thinking about just giving up, and working at a well, at a steel mill, in Detroit, where that's where they make steel at. So then, I was just saying, you know what? Nah, man, you know what? Uh, you know, I'm gonna leave. I had like $300, $400. I worked that weekend. I had $300, $400, $500 to my name. Derek comes in, knocks on the door, tells me don't give up, don't give up. We're gonna go to lunch. We're gonna figure out, I'm gonna introduce you to a couple of people. We introduced to a couple of people and stuff. I'm still kind of skeptical about him. I had a friend, he was always like, you know, that I was living with. He was always skeptical about him. Him and his girlfriend was always skeptical about Derek. They told me that it's not gonna put in anything into it. It's not gonna happen. Just real negative about the situation. You know, I
Those were the
was
people that you were living with at
living
the
with,
time.
that I was
Yeah.
living with at the
After you
time,
got evicted.
evicted.
Right.
So they were just really kind of really negative about the situation. They love the music, but at the same time, you know, my best friends could be my worst enemy. But I looked at it and I said, you know what? Let me give him another try, see where it's gonna go. So we went to a couple of open mic nights. We, first actually we did go to a couple of open mic nights, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we went to Paul's house,
Yeah.
and we put a damper on what we had to do. We said, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? I know that stuff happened to you. Now, how long is it gonna take you to get this stuff done? And I said, okay, I don't know. And he said 11 days. We got 11 days, and it was supposed to call Winston the Experience album. I'm glad I didn't do that because it wouldn't look good on this flyer right here. I'll tell you that right now. Experience. So I was gonna call it the experience, you know. And then I said 11 days. We got 11 days to actually take everything with the tracks that we gonna put on the CD. That's gonna be the final songs that we put on there. So we ciphered through 20 songs that we had in the database. We went through a lot of songs. A lot of
Made
the
a
songs were
list.
really
Yeah.
dark that I did not want to put out. I'm gonna probably put out a dark album, and I might call it Black Summer. Not Black Summer's Night. I might call it just crazy music. I don't know what I'm gonna call it, but I'm gonna put this thing out. So going on with the story, we got the CD. We got the name for the CD. 11 days after we
This
got
was
the
June.
name. This was June.
Yeah, 1st of June.
After this is June, we had a rough draft. Got the CD mix. Paul mixed the CD up. He said, I put a mix on it, a clean mix on it. We ready to go. I went down to Paul's house, had the first kind of draft of the CD, which was a calendar that says project finished on the 11th day, and it says Winston on top and Winston project on the bottom. 11
11
days
days.
project
Yeah.
on the bottom with the Twitter. With the MySpace, that was the only thing that happened. I had some bunky pictures on there. I had some
No, it was no pictures on that.
it was some pictures on the MySpace.
Yeah.
It was some bunky picture on there. That's me sitting out there doing it myself for the first step. Then Derek said, you know what? We're gonna have to go and do something better and professional with it. We had printed up the CDs. Like maybe about 30 of them already.
But
That was 30.
where did we go to Staples or
We
somewhere to
went to
cut
Staple.
those?
We cut the staples up. Basically, those were just like just for each, just basically for promotional use.
Yeah.
So then I did, I got some pictures done. Shouts out to Sean Lyles, best photographer, in the valley, in my opinion.
Sean Lyles at Sean Lyles on Twitter. Holla at my boy. He's cool. I'm telling you, he the best at it, man.
Now, after that time, I said, okay, cool. I want to do a cover. Then Jules, Jules Demetrius, he said,
My
okay,
man Jules.
you know, add him to your Facebook, Twitter. Jules Demetrius hooked it up with the artwork. You know, after we got the pictures done, the pictures when we got done, it was the hottest day we ever did.
I'm
We picked
telling
the hottest day. We picked 150 degrees to take some pictures out, and some long pair of pants and some long pair of shirts and stuff. So, and you know, what I'm saying everybody wearing shorts and I'm wearing a suit. So, you know, then we got all that together, and then
Marley was rolling with us though.
Marley was rolling with us.
Yeah.
Marley, shouts out to Marley. She's the best 2-year-old I've seen, my opinion.
That's what's up.
Uh, shoot. Then after that, we got the CDs. We were like wondering what we're gonna do for the CD thing. You know, on the CD, on the cover of the CD, actual CD. We thought about with grassroots if we have a spray painting on the CD to make it look like it's like just brushed on there. Because Jules is like the king on that stuff. He did it. He did his thing on there, you know, and we got that CD together, you know, and I got the CD together, and it just looked beautiful, and it was like, man, I finally got it done, you know. And then, you know, I had you know, haters along the way, but you know, I brushed them off my shoulders, you know, and just trying to get it done, you know. After that, we pushed the CD. We try to look for band members. We doing the Club Red show. We trying to look for club band members. We met Bishop Brown. Bishop Brown was, uh, you know, she was God sent,
The drummer.
the drummer. And then just recently, we just got, you know, you know, my little nephew on board. After that, I guess that time during all this time, we had my little nephew, Mav,
MAV.
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 He was, you know,
MAV.
I was introducing him to Derek, and Derek was trying to get him on the same page, and we just recently got him on the same page as everything. So now here I am doing my album release party, you know, trying to make it the best, actually going to make it the best night Scottsdale ever seen. I'm trying to have all you guys support, you know. This is my life, you know. This is my life. This CD is one of my lives, you know. It's my life, you know. This is like a struggle. This thing was a struggle for me, you know, to get, you know. It was a struggle for me, you know. I spend all my time and my resources and my money to just trying to pull it together and trying to get it everything just focused. So, you know,
You made quite a few accomplishments besides putting the CD together. Um, you know, we were able to move you into your own apartment,
yeah.
be able to get you
Oh yeah.
booked on some shows. Just
Oh, during that time, you know, maybe about a month ago, you know, I had an altercation with the people I was living with. They, you know, they just couldn't stand me trying to do and better myself, you know, and, you know, Judah, you know, with Jesus, he was sitting right next to him, you know, chilling and eating with him. So, you know, your enemies are close. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying, you just gotta, you know, keep it moving forward, man. You gotta keep it trucking. Gotta keep it trucking. You know, and I had got my apartment, and you know now I'm here at the pool area, the nice pool. Can you pan it to the right to the pool? Nice the pool, nice neighbors right there. Pan it back to me. Right here, you know, number 9 is my, you know, apartment number. I wish I would have got number 11. That would have been cool. And this is my first actual CD, full length CD. Now this is just more. This is just one for many more to come. And now CDs that I'm putting out next time is going to be more uplifting. It's going to be more, you know, light. You know. So I want everyone to bear with me and stuff. I can't wait to see everyone out there having a good time on Monday. You know, we're gonna be playing a few tracks from the CDs, from the CD,
That's the 27th at Cream
yeah, the
Stereo
Cream
Lounge.
Stereo Lounge. We're gonna be having tracks played and stuff. We're gonna have, you know, special DJs come out. We're gonna try to get DJ Sterling, DJ Nameless. We're gonna try to see if they do. If they don't have nothing to do that night, we're gonna have them come in and do a guest appearance, and we're gonna try to mix it up. Try to have them incorporate one of my songs. So, all right, everyone. Good night, and See you later.